Alright, so now we need to look at figuring out percent of a number. Okay, we already know that percent is out of 100. We know that percentage when it's under 100% is going to be less than 1. So based on that, you should be able to estimate that 45% of 120 is going to be around half. So if we had to estimate 45% of 120, well, 50% of 120, half of it is 60. So that's a pretty fair estimate. It's going to be less than that because it's 45%. So it's probably going to be between 50 and 60 somewhere, but we want to know for sure. So there's two ways you can go about this. First of all, you need to know what 45% is as a fraction. This is our cross multiplication. Okay, so you're going to set up two equivalent fractions. One, which is your percentage, and the second is going to show our total amount. So the total amount always goes on the bottom. So total amount. And the amount we're trying to figure out is going to go up here. So I'm going to give this a variable, x. So cross multiply means that we are going to take the two numbers that are across from each other and we're going to multiply them. And then we're going to divide by the one that's left over. So let's first of all go over here and do that part. So 120 times 45 extra 0 here. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 1 is 4. So we have 5,400 here. Okay, so that's step one. This is the first number that we need. Step two is we're going to take that number and divide it by 100. So this number here is the number that we're dividing by. You're always multiplying the two that are across from each other and then dividing by the one that's left over. So hopefully everybody knows by now that we can just move the decimal place. So I'm going to show you that way. Decimal place is right here, right? If we are dividing by 100, that's two multiples of 10, right? And we are dividing, so that means move to the left. So I'm going to take this decimal place, I'm going to move it 2 times to the left. That's the same as dividing by 100. And that tells me that this is 54%.